I need to do my skincare and my makeup and my hands feel dirty. It's because I rustled around in my bag and there's busted eyeliner in it. I just want to do my skincare and talk. Okay, I washed my hands and I'm more comfortable sitting like this. I tried to like sit up at my table. I'm more comfortable like this. So that's what I'm gonna do. There it is. I was about to have a meltdown. What was I gonna say? A lot. But I also don't want to be a bummer. I just laughed so fucking hard at Instagram reel that it just like, it instantly made me feel better. Like, instantly like dragged me out of this hole of despair that I've been in all day. So I guess we could just talk, and hopefully this doesn't end up being like a super long segment in a vlog, you know, and hopefully I don't think it'll end up being its own video because I don't have that much to say. And also I'm trying to do my makeup before I stream. But what I was gonna say is I'm very much in a hole of despair right now that I have been in since September, and I very much feel like when passing away has affected me a whole hell of a lot more than I have shown. And we got her ashes back today, and I thought that in doing so I would have some sense of like closure or something. I thought that perhaps I would feel a little bit better having her here, and I do not. In fact, I feel like kind of like wounds are reopened, and I'm kind of like replaying everything in my head, which I've been dreaming about her a lot and stuff like that. And I really was hoping that like we would get her ashes and she would be home and I would feel better. And it's just not worked out that way. And I know that it's not a very whatever thing to say, but it is the reality of it. It actually is the reality of it. I'm struggling to care about any of this. I'm struggling to care about anything. And the only reason I am continuing to go, even though I just want to lay down and give up, like on content creation and streaming and everything, is because I know that if I do, I'll regret it. And also I know that I have had moments in the past where I felt like this and pushed past them and everything got better, because guys, life happens. Shit happens all the time. And that is just life. We have good moments, we have bad moments, and we keep going. And bad moments doesn't mean we have a bad life. I tell myself that all the time. Bad things happening does not mean that we have a bad life. It just means that, unfortunately, life does happen. Unfortunately, life does happen. Mentally and physically, I am very tired. And I sit here and I think, well, maybe it is my heart, because that's a really good possibility. When I'm having a bad day, I end up absolutely exhausted. Oh, maybe it is my hormones, because I am on my period. Maybe it's my depression. I don't know. Or maybe it's all of the above. And then I'm like, or am I just making excuses? I don't know. I just know that I don't feel good. I just know that like mentally I'm not in it right now, and I haven't been in a very long time, like literally since like September, since my grandma passed. I am not in it right now, and I am struggling to be, but I am pushing through it very slowly and messily, sloppily. But I am. And I don't know. I just need, like, I don't know what I need. I just need to not lay down and, like, not give a fuck. You know, I need to, like, I wish I knew how to describe it. I have a really bad tendency to be able to do for others what I can't do for myself. And that's, like, a lot of things, including, like, giving them grace and space and time to rest and all that shit. But also it's like little things, like encouraging people to like take up hobbies and stuff that just make them happy. And for me, my hobbies are like streaming video games and making content. And I don't even know where I'm going for this. With this, I just don't want to like lose that part of me, because then it's like when it comes to something that's just for me, it would be gone. Does that make sense? Also, it's almost 5:30 and it's still daylight out. That's very exciting. Spring is coming. Hold on for dear fucking life. Natural vitamin D, I miss it. Anyways, I like don't want to be a downer, and I don't want to like, you know, I just don't want to be a downer, but I'm trying to push past everything, you know. I'm trying to push past like my grief, my health issues, everything, and it's just like, God, I've got dry patches all over my face. I swear to God, I'm gonna lose it. Listen, no, I'm not gonna bitch about it, because fuck summer, but also like fuck winter dry skin. So maybe I'm just somebody that's never happy. I don't know. I'm really, I don't know. I'm not trying to be like a bummer or whatever, but that's just the way that I feel. I'm trying to push past everything, because I know that I'm going to come out the other end okay, because I always do. It's just like life just continues to happen. It's just one thing after another, you know. Anyways, I just needed to vocally process that. Verbally process that. Oh my God. Listen, I just scrubbed the shit out of my face twice and have taken like 4 makeup wipes to it, trying to get all of my Valentine's Day makeup off. And I swear, it's like every time I think I'm done, I find more. I accidentally deleted half the vlog. And the only reason that I still have this stuff that was before this is because I filmed it separately in case I got to running my mouth too much. And is it like black lipstick? Probably. In case I got to running my mouth too much and it needed to be its own video. But I lost everything that I filmed prior to that. I'm so... I don't even know. I did it right before I filmed a voiceover for my Valentine's Day makeup that I'm struggling to get off of my face. I need to get like some cleansing balm or something. That's what I think my next, like I need to chill. Like we didn't really do much on Valentine's Day because money prioritized other places, and I'm sitting here like, It's what I love about being poor is your money's spent before you already have it. I'm already daydreaming about buying a makeup balm. Anyways, I threw out my back yesterday, and I know yesterday was Valentine's Day, but chill the fuck out. I was standing up from the bed. That's the fucking pathetic part. And it's like my lower mid back. Like I immediately laid on top of a heating pad and it helped it a lot. But like, guys, what the fuck? I think I'm going to invest in, I was looking on Amazon. I think I'm going to invest in a heating pad to like put on my computer chair to use while I'm streaming. Because oftentimes my body starts to hurt, but that's because I have a bad back and piss poor circulation. But like, this may be the thing that catapults me to do it. I love when my oxygen is low and I got the zombie lips going on. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm very frustrated, and I'm also like trying to not be upset about the fact that I put up 2 makeup videos in a row. I'm kind of trying to like mix it up. But because I don't get to finish this video today and schedule it for tomorrow, it doesn't get to work out like that. I also was like super relieved because I was like, oh, I have a few days to film, like blah, 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 blah. No, I need to get my skincare on because I look like clay, and I need to find something to eat so that I can take my heart medicine. BRB. Oh my God, the safest place for me in this game is in my house. Don't look at how dirty my screen is. I have to refilm everything that I deleted and everything that I just filmed. Listen, I bought a Greek statue from a counterfeit art dealer in this game because I thought it was funny that you could see his peener. And I just filmed like 5 minutes of me talking and didn't realize that it was in the background because I'm so used to it just like being there all the time. And then I was like, oh, I'm not sure that's going to fly. Does it fly in a children's game because it's art? Yeah. Do I know if it's going to fly on YouTube? No. So anyways, what I was going to ask before I so rudely deleted my own fucking footage, does anybody know if, and this may be a long shot, but Nintendo's greedy as shit, so maybe not. Does anybody know if I have a better chance of running into a, oh, hey, oh my God, what the fuck is my hair doing? Does anybody know if I have better chance of running into villagers if I have a Nintendo Online account? Because I have not been able to find a villager since November. And I have spent, when I tell you, a countless amount of miles on tickets to go villager hunting and have not found anything. I do sincerely mean it. Well over 100K miles on tickets. And I'm wondering if it's because I don't have Nintendo Online. And the thing is, like, I absolutely refuse. I will not do it because I already spend a lot of money on, like, it's only $2.99 a month. But here's the thing. I already spend an insane amount of money on microtransactions every month. Like, even things that are not even microtransactions. And it's all shit that I don't use. I couldn't even tell you the last time I used my Hulu account. I couldn't tell you the last time I used my Netflix account. I don't think I've even touched my HBO account since Epps and I watched Beetlejuice, and that was back before the TV broke, like the TV in our room. I don't even know. I don't even know what all I'm paying for that I don't use. And so to me, it'll just become another microtransaction that they take out every month that I forget about. I pay for Paramount Plus, Peacock, Disney Plus, YouTube Premium, Apple Music, Spotify. I just don't want to pay for another thing that I'm having slip through the cracks and not thinking about. But is that a thing? Like, honestly, I had a moment when I laid down to go to sleep and I talked to that lady and she was like, you can do this, but you have to have a Nintendo Online account. And I was like, oh, so fuck that. Do I have to have a Nintendo? I guarantee you they can't fully take away the ability to find villagers because I found villagers when I first started this island without a Nintendo Online account. But, like, does it hinder your ability to find them? Because it sure fucking feels like it. Legit question, though. Is that a fucking bruise on my eye? No, it's just old eyeliner. Oh, that's cute. Cute. Also, the veins around my eyes are like popping out excessively bad. I think I'm just finally, showing signs that I'm pushing 40. Anyways, I just deleted a 5-minute rant of me sitting here complaining about the fact that I am sick again. Breaking news, guys. Everything happening in the world right now. All the awful things that are happening around us. But the most shocking thing that you're going to hear is that I'm fucking sick again. I was just sick for a month. And then the kids didn't have school for 2 weeks because of the snow, which is now gone. It cleared up, and then they go back to school, and I'm sick again. And that's not a fucking coincidence. And I was bitching and ranting for like 5 minutes about the fact that, like, I wish that kids didn't have to go to school sick. And also how, like, it's, never mind. This is gonna end up being another 5-minute rant. Listen. I'm trying to gauge if it's worth it to bitch about it or not. Listen. Or don't. You're like, bitch, I'm listening. You gotta fucking say something. I don't even know where to start. I already got it all out. Now I'm trying to get it out again without, like, being so long-winded. It's just, I don't even know. Listen, where I live, if your kid misses, like, more than a couple of days of school, like literally a couple of days of school, you start getting letters in the mail. Your child has missed too much school. Does not matter if they get the flu, COVID, strep throat, doesn't matter if they're chronically ill, doesn't matter if they're disabled. Like, go through the list of illnesses that children can develop, severe illnesses that children can develop. They don't care. They don't care, because you know why? They need your kid's ass in the seat at school to do standardized testing. My almost 13-year-old didn't know who Amelia Earhart was after I told him a coconut crab joke. But thank God he learned whatever he had to take a standardized test on. Doesn't know who Christopher Columbus is, but thank God he learned whatever he needed to know to take the standardized test on that the week after. Anyways, I'm going to shut up about it. I will just say, they were out of school for 2 weeks. The shit I had for a month cleared up. They go back. Not only am I sick, Eps is sick as well. I've got something right here. Something right here, and it burns. And it's making me be sneezy. Listen, I have a shit immune system. I have my immune system is so bad. I have histoplasmosis in my lungs, which is extremely common in like Appalachia in the Midwest. And I live in the Appalachian Midwest. But mine was never like treated, and it never fully healed. So it hit my blood system, and it went into my eyes, and now I have histoplasmosis in my eyes as well. And for the rest of my life, I have to go to the eye doctor and make sure that the little pockets of scar tissue in my eyes do not crack and bleed, and I go blind. I have to get my lungs scanned once a year to check on the size of the nodules, the scar tissues in my lungs, and they are slowly growing. I thought a couple of years ago when they told me that they were 10 centimeters, that was like fucking huge. Come to find out that people have some as big as 30. Mine are currently 14. I have like 7 in one lung and 6 in the other. Just so you know, that's bigger than the size of a green pea, speckled in my lungs. They're benign. They're just kicking it in there. I don't know what they're doing. They're just keeping an eye on them. My mother has a very rare genetic autoimmune disease that I cannot even pronounce, that she cannot even pronounce, that's currently attacking her liver. And one day she is going to have a liver transplant to continue to live. And me and my sister and my brother all have to get tested for it. And she also has another autoimmune disease that I have to get tested for. So my immune system is really going through it. It's really fucking going through it. And I know that my excessive hand washing does not help. But I get sick all the time. Everything that is going around bounces off everybody, and it lands on me, and I get it, and I am constantly fucking sick. The only time that I am not sick is when my kids are home. That's it. The only time that I am not sick is when there's an excessively long break, like for Christmas or spring break or 2 weeks worth of snow days. Summer break is like heaven because of that. I hate summer weather. Love that I'm not sitting around sick. Yeah. But anyway, also when I was streaming last night, you see my shadow high dolls right there? They flew across the room when I was streaming last night. Don't know how, don't know why, but they did. And they flew about 5 feet. One flew about 2 feet and landed on the floor. It actually hit my trash can, and that was how I heard it. I heard it like ding off of the trash can, and then the other one flew like 5 feet onto the bed. Cute. Very adorable. Anyways, I have to get ready to stream. Even though it's 4:30, I just want to be able to have time to put on some tinted moisturizer and some eyebrows and a little bit of eyeliner. And I got to go downstairs and get the sketty ready for dinner and get the boys their clothes for tomorrow, get their shit ready for their showers and everything. It's President's Day, so there's no school or anything. And I keep losing track of time. And then I'm like, Eps is working, but the kids are home. It's very confusing. The winter time is very confusing. It's also very confusing because the boys just had 2 weeks off for snow. And then they went back and then immediately had a 4-day weekend, like a 4.5-day weekend. So that was also confusing on top of that. Anyways, there's also an event right now in Animal Crossing that I need to finish. And I need to get my skincare on. Okay.